So from the outset, Nightingale seems like a really nice combo of Bioshock survival craft, and then also a franchise called Myst. You might also know like Ribbon, right? So Myst and Ribbon are like a point-and-click adventure game, but the premise of those games is that you can go open like a page in a book, and you travel to like a new realm, a new world. Nightingale, this game seems to have a bit of that. So along with being like steampunk survival craft, you're going to be able to travel to these different like Feywilds, and when you do that, you can get different materials, you fight bosses, you get loot, but they're kind of randomly generated, but that's sort of part of the premise. So I don't know much about the game, but we're going to dive in. Made my character here. We've got our mutton chops, or big old curly steampunky mustache, and then we got our flowing golden brown hair. And because we gotta live the part, but heavily French feeling game, but let's just pretend we're a Scotsman, right? So outfit, looks like there's different options to choose from when you start out. It gives you different little buffs. We're gonna go with the military uniform, mostly because it gives you a backpack that increases your health and increases your max weight too. I don't know how important that is. It's a survival craft game. I'm assuming that's going to be pretty helpful. So loadout, we're going with the Magician, right? I don't know. But recovery, so it gives us a charm where we can heal ourselves. So basically like a replenishable healing item, like a replenishable potion we can use magic for. It seemed like the best out of all the options. And our story is we're a vagrant. So growing up in a small community, your natural aptitude for magic saw you feared and ostracized. Cast out in your youth, you were left to roam the streets of larger cities, using your talents to perform simple tricks for a handful of coins. When the Pale descended and you were forced to flee to the realms, you wondered if the place of magic's origin might be a more welcoming home. And so that's apparently the thing. Apparently there's some big calamity hitting humanity, and they're retreating into the Feywilds. In the story, there's like apparently some sort of trade between the Fey and humanity where we get magic and we get them goods or whatever. And then there's some change or challenge to that. So let's hit finalize and start the adventure. Ooh, we'll choose our name. Our name is Rufus. Should we have a last name? Rufus Flintfire. How about that? Flintfire or Flintsmoke? Rufus Flintsmoke. Yeah. He's number one, dude. Alright, so we're gonna play solo. Looks like you can join a game, host a game, rent a server. So we're gonna start the solo adventure.
Before time itself, the realms have existed. Born of curiosity, we opened the first gateway to our endless Feywilds. The Fey have long since aided men in harnessing that which we live and breathe. Magic. Amity was known until we Fey retreated from your domain. In pursuit of power, your grasp extended reach. Avarice, pride, hubris, and out flowed the Pale, swallowing all in its path. Some fled its ever-spreading tongue, seeking the city where no Fey may tread. Nightingale. Yet even there, you were severed from assistance, as the pathway between realms collapsed. But perhaps not all is lost. For Nightingale still stands, upholding long-held ideals of progress, enlightenment, and hope. Your path thither is winding and full of terror's nascent realm walker. Wilt thou succumb to Fey lands beyond thy wit? Or wilt thou endure, find the way homeward and rebuild anew?
Okay, I like that. So nice mystery, feeling of like calamity or almost apocalyptic, very dire circumstances, right? And we have a goal. We need to try to find the Nightingale City. So I know they just launched a new update, and I think that is for the city, but believe that'll be closer towards end game content. Not quite sure how the game's laid out or how involved the story is or how much it's just open exploration. But everything I've seen is that it's very heavy on story and it's almost meant to be a single player game, but it has a big expansive world that you could do multiplayer stuff with. It seems like you could have a character and you get a loadout and then you can load into other people's realms with it, with that same character. And I like that. So you could be able to build up a little bit, and then if you want to go online to a server, you can jump in with your gear and be ready to go with like maybe your tools that really help you establish yourself real fast, and that way you can kind of just be participating in the server instead of having to be fresh every time and having to reset your abilities and your weapons and items every time. So all is ready. There's food buffs. All right, unknown realm. Here we go. So this is the part that feels like Mist and Riven kind of, right? You get a card and you have your book and you can click on it and go in. So unknown realm. Hit continue. And we're playing on balanced, which is the recommended play. There's a exploration mode with like a 0 setting here. And then it goes up to higher. I think I saw one with like a 50, right?
Let my words steer your steps.
Oh, gorgeous. The Veil Between Us, Reflection from the World's End. November 3rd, 1889. Sambungan. Paris is lost. All communication with the city has ceased. The last missive received claimed a substance emerged from the Paris transept portal. Since then, only silence. Our work continues in the shadow of this news, the portal ever present while we study the artifacts brought back from the realms. However, uncertainty gnaws at us, and we are vigilant for anything untowards. Sita left on an expedition through the portal but days earlier. With luck, she will have arrived safely to the warm embrace of Nightingale City. She should return soon, but by boat or by portal, I no longer know. I worry for her. Were we wrong to trust in the portals, in the realms? For now, all I can do is wait. Okay, nice. Alright, do I get a torch? There's an axe, let's go. Oh! Looks like someone had got murdered. Manhunt items of primary ability often attack them, destroy obstacles or kill enemies. Alright, and then we're going to press this while holding the weapon. Alright, and let's see here. So, options, gameplay, speed, mouse input, sensitivity. Oh. Ooh, way too fast. Okay. Gameplay. Six. 6 is a little high. That's better. Let's try 4.5. Okay, 4.5 is good for me. There we go. Bay chest. Alright, so we sort salve and stamina potion. Backpack. Ooh, consumables, okay. Ooh. Alright, it was good to destroy that. Oh, shit. Alright. Alright, that was a zombie. Ooh. Ooh.
How now, fleshling? Whither wander you, lost in our Feywilds?
Nice.
Show haste, human.
Hi.
Quickly, before those bound fiends sniff out your despair. Shadows abound, yet like a fire's final embers, you refuse to be snuffed out. I come with an offer to guide you to a safer realm and rebuke death, unlike so many of your kin. Oh, under this mask, you wonder. I am Puck. Robin to some, Oberon's merry wanderer of the night. The last furtive fae to grace your kind. Now, take this blood-stained card that you might travel swiftly to the realm of abeyance. Give me your hands, that we may be friends, and I shall restore amends. Homosit inconul ame. Across the divide, greater gifts await. Partnerships with we Fae afford many wonders yet unseen. Hurry yonder toward portal and apparatus, so you, bare child of Earth, might abscond this nightmare.
Thank you. Alright, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Puck. Nice to meet you, sir. And abeyance. Discard to seek a realm of relative safety where one's journey might begin in earnest. Not even Nightingale's oldest magicians have been able to trace the origins of this card. The image imprinted upon the paper brings intense loneliness to mind.
Fly, Realm Walker. The fiends have caught your despairing stench. Realm Walker, your path forward is winding and full of terrors. Save yourself. Survive the realms. And rebuild all that has been lost.
Oh, this is cool. So far, I'm loving this. I like the lore. And few survival craft games kind of have this sort of kickstart. Like most just start you off, you're in a random spot, and then you say, go do this, go do that, and then you're left in a sandbox. I really am loving the atmosphere. I'm loving the voice acting. I'm loving the art direction. Everything here is pretty great. It is early access, so that's to be noted, but I'm loving it. Speak with
Count thyself among the fortunate few who managed to flee the foul Pale. Nightingale still stands, but earth teeters on the brink, and these wilds are far from hospitable. Sequestered so, and struck by woe, begs the question, wilt thou be a survivor? Find your bearings and acquaint yourself with this realm. Long has it been left in limbo, not unlike you. Though this dismal landscape bears few reminders of its esteemed past, it need not remain so. One final card I give to thee. Play it yonder, at the center of this ancient crossway, and lift the veil of darkness to usher in a new dawn.
Minor realm cards can be used at the Realmic Transmuter to apply their effects. Quest updated New Dawn. So, yeah. Oh. Looks like the sun had been blown out and turned into some sort of portal. That's terrifying. Like a supernova was occurring. And then frozen. Cleansing card. Play this card to remove all minor card effects from a realm. Slippery like soap, this card yearns to be played. It rejects the domination of one's will over the landscape and spirits, promising a swift return to the realm's most natural form. Alright. Forsworn Skies is active. Play this card to decrease stealth. The sky is enraged. An oppressive air surrounds. And those lost within it cannot escape the fear, no, the hatred that pervades the realm's unnatural crimson cast. Okay. Ooh. Whoa.
That has made a difference. Quite the mechanism indeed. But you needn't fret over the lofty particulars just yet. More immediate concerns are at hand. The realm you've now cleansed was once the center of the Empyrean network. Long ago, it allowed lesser fae and fleshlings to travel the wilds with ease and accuracy. Though the path onward is presently dormant, it did not meet the same ruinous fate as your human-made network. There is yet a way to reignite these portals, and once thou hast proven thyself ready, I shall lead thee to it. One of my promised gifts should help your cause. A hermetic guidebook and pocket watch, purloined off the corpse of a realm walker. Keep these like close companions as you steel yourself. There is much to do before thy survival is assured.
Very graceful. Okay, so let's see here. Open map. The Lodestar has been added as a quick travel location on your map. Oh, nice. Ooh, okay. Alright, there's a portal out that way. Quests available. Accumulation. An item once treasured by another. Now ready to aid you on your journey. Mining pick. Hunting knife. Okay. So there's important things to go collect. And... abeyance. Play this card to seek a realm of relative safety. Realm cards. Quests. Tools to trade challenges. Oh, quests. New Dawn. Puck has led me safely to the Abeyance realm. Bestowed another gift. A minor card. Promise to restore its realm to former glory. And having witnessed destruction of all I know by mysterious mysteries of the Pale, I now find myself in a terrifying and uncertain place. Puck, a suspiciously benevolent fae, has offered to help me reach a safer realm, with a promise of further gifts to come. Okay, so those have been completed. Side, and then tools of the trade to find the options. Puck has told me this realm was once the center of the Empyrean network that allowed lesser fae to travel between realms. He believes there's a way to reignite these portals once more, but first, I must prove that I can survive these fae wilds on my own. A pair of sensible tools will be invaluable in the journey ahead. Okay, cool. Nope. Oh, I got blueberries. Got raw berries, got mushrooms. Alright, I dig it. I like the gathering. Very simple, very easy. Absolutely beautiful game. I like those birds. Oh, cool. So sticks. Let's see here. Mining pick. Alright, cured meat. Oh, that's cool. Alright, makeshift torch. That's good. Ooh. Feast's card. It's a realm card. Play this card to prolong the effects of a meal, grow hungry more slowly, and heal more quickly. The realms threaten many with hunger and starvation, but it need not be so. This card helps keep the stomach satisfied no matter how far away the next meal. Okay, so let's see, look at cards. So Abeyance, realm card. Requires 20 stamina to use. Oh, we want that. And let's see. Ooh. All right. Let's go. Why don't we do that? And let's apply that feast card. That's cool. Oh. Oh, that's cool. It changes the aesthetic too. So if you get to know the aesthetics, then when you end up going to a new realm or you go to visit like another server, you can kind of naturally tell what the effects are. That's pretty cool. That right there. Anything? Ooh. But especially starting out, we'll take a food, like a hunger buff and restoration buff. Sounds awesome. Alright, so moving through pretty quickly. So immolation, there's some quests, and I'd say before we go get other quests, let's head up. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Release Hope Echo. Incendiary Incantations, a Hermetic's field test. My dissatisfaction with the typical immolation enchantments has led me to devise an improved version, with farther reach and a more impressive impact. After being asked not to conduct my tests within the Academy of Arcane Studies itself, I have taken temporary residence in a lesser traveled realm, where I will pose no risk to students or faculty. First experiment. Upon first cast, the fireball struck its mark with a delightful crash. The flames did not linger, but the affected trunk was sundered quite expertly. While I am satisfied with impact volume, I would have appreciated more theatrics in the meteoric tail and initial impact. Those who witnessed it should be left starry-eyed for no less than 1 hour. Thus, I return to the drawing board. Second experiment. A touch hot upon the hands, but I nearly have it. Blue flame at its core, with a grand whistling as it arcs towards the trees. Still, the fire refuses to catch, and the impact is ever so slightly dim. One further revision, and I can return with the fruits of my labor. The remainder of the page is charred and crumbling. Alright, so new enchantment available. Can be applied to the main hand melee tool for my inventory. Press I, and then hit tab or I to open inventory. Brass ingot. Essences. Ooh, monikers. Wanderer. Realm Walker. Okay, sheltered right now. Shift torch. Bound fiber. Consumables, calling cards, backpack, recovery. Okay, so let's see. Launches a fireball. This will consume 1 immolation and will permanently fill a slot on your simple hunting knife. Ah. Okay. Sure. Ooh, and then we do... R. So... we can block... Let's see. We shoot a deer. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Alright, this is cool. So are these humans or these fae? Or a little bit of both? Oh. Some monsters. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that's way better than a hunting knife. Okay. That's the healing. Okay. Okay, so the enchantments do feel kind of Bioshocky. That's good. Oh, we just saved the town. Okay. Ooh, simple sword. Essence bundle. Ooh. This is cool. Hi. A realm walker, are you? Pleased to make your acquaintance. I could use a Kipple at my estate. I could use a traveling companion. Let's play a card game. I could use a traveling companion. Okay. Let's be off. And... alright, the company. Wilhelmina Sass. Was that you who put an end to the incessant commotion upstairs? I suspected that we might be the only fine souls in this realm, but your appearance is most welcome surprise indeed. Who might you be, besides the savior of our little band? Something of a wanderer. I suppose here and on Earth. Something of a wanderer. The more one travels, the more one tends to hear, especially if they're the sort most want to overlook. Yeah. There are a great many new faces in the realms as of late, with a great many stories to tell. Collecting such stories is my trade, you see. Wilhelmina Sass, columnist for Nightingale's finest newspaper, the Sunday Courier, overjoyed to make your acquaintance. Now, if you're in need of more material services, nourishment, equipment, protection, I'm certain my companions here can provide. We always have time for a new customer. Heard any rumors? Always. Something particular you're looking for? Know of anyone who could lead me to the Nightingale? Perhaps. Seems there are a great many of your fellow realm walkers about, diving from their Nightingale headquarters to realms as near as Sylvan's Cradle. I met one, Aurelio Acevedo Ortega, as I passed through, and for a man of his years to survive the profession, he must have some level of skill or luck. Of course, I've no doubt the man was mad. Gold sickness. Had he and his traveling companions so enraptured that they dismissed my politest inquires outright. Alright, asking some questions. You're from Nightingale City? Indeed, I am. Few other cities provide quite the same delicious fodder for my work. Know of any way back? Usual routes to Nightingale have been lost. The portal network sundered were tossed to all manner of unexpected realms, and rarely the same one twice. Makes navigation quite the pain, yet demand for compass and parchment is ever growing. I've only just fled the calamity. Do you know what happened on Earth? Something simply awful, as I've surmised. Some say the Fae at last returned, and with a vengeance. Others that faulty wiring pulled forth a plague from the void. Rapturous, besides. I was otherwise engaged here in the realms, so I missed the excitement myself. But it's been enough to drive our prices skyward. I mean, certainly one way to approach our situation, one that continues to serve. What are y'all doing in this ruin? She'd rather timely tip from this old bunker was safe, relative to where we were. It's begun to lose a touch of its rustic charm, what with the arrival it was bound. But now that you're here, business is picking up. We gave you that tip. The journalist never shares her sources, of course, but I would deign to call them an expert on such matters. Anything you can tell me about the Pale? The fog pouring forth from the pair's transept to destroy our earthly home? I could recount to you all manner of salacious descriptions, but the contradictions are as plentiful as those who fled it, and I have yet to choose a favorite. I can at least say with some certainty that it does something quite dreadful to a fellow. None who entered have been seen emerging. Okay, and do these merchants work for the Sunday Courier as well? Oh, heavens no. These fine true pennies are employees of the Northern Transept Trading Company, financiers of our paper and realms-wide peddlers of all desirable goods. Nasty bit of business brought these folk here. Before the calamity, they managed a logging outpost that was cut off from all supply by the portal network's collapse. Rumor has it, the company men who remain resorted to most heinous acts in the name of survival. Cannibalism. Alright, another matter. That's all for now. Alright, humanity's final beacon. Let's see here. Empyrean portals can be reignited by awakening sites of power along the Empyrean network. Puck has given me information that reignited my hope and steeled my will. There is still one city standing on Earth. Although securing my safety in the Feywilds remains my main priority, I should seek opportunities to consult experienced realm walkers who could guide me along the road to Nightingale City. The knowledgeable Wilhelmina Sass has advised me to seek the guidance of the experienced realm walker Aurelio Acevedo Ortega in the realm of Sylvan's Cradle. I mean, we can put that on the map, right? Find the treasured items. Complete encounters of the Fey ruins. Oh, cool. Neat. Okay, Alfred. Another lost soul. Not to fear, not to fear. Whatever a new arrival to these realms might require, I have available to purchase. For a fair and charitable price, of course. Alright, let's see what you're selling. Alright, okay. So injury salve, tools, resources. Okay. Potions. Food. Monikers. Fleshling. Giggle mug. Mendicant. Another lost soul. Ask you a question. Of course, but should another customer inquire into the interim, do note I cannot hold merchandise. What do you know about this realm? Saying certainly this realm is safer than most. What its purpose is or was, I couldn't guess, but in comparison to the roads I trekked to reach it, and after finding such a thriving customer base awaiting me, well, it took a moment to convince me I hadn't stumbled into a dream. What do you know about this realm? Well, I can say with some certainty that this realm is safer than most. What its purpose is, or was, I couldn't guess, but in comparison to the roads I trekked to reach it, and after finding such a thriving customer base awaiting me, well, it took a moment to convince me I hadn't stumbled into a dream. Okay. Other topics, that'll be all. Okay. Oh, the spider's crate. Ooh, okay. Oh, cool. And you can change your difficulty depending on when you rest, too. Well, that's cool. It's pretty easy to change the difficulty and things. Let's see. How you doing? Graham Turner. He groans quietly.
Every time I take a gander, another one is larking about. If I didn't know better, I ought to think you earth lovers are hatching down here.
Apologies, sir. I didn't mean to trespass on your home.
Bloody heavens. Stop looking like a cute pup. You can forgive the lack of tact, yea? I've seen more folks these last few weeks than the past 2 decades combined. Truth is, I claim no finder's rights over this hovel. You lock and tear it down for all I care. Soon enough, I'll be back in the wild's embrace.
Do you have any wisdom to share with an earth lover like me?
Not the kind you want, I reckon. I've seen plenty of moonstruck blokes stuffed with powder and still meet their ends without catching even a whiff of adventure. Before you go chasing for trouble, you ought to have mastered the basics.
I'll be glad for whatever advice you can provide.
Have you even cooked a proper meal yet? Not the frilly dinners from your soirees. Round here, what you find is what we'll do. You can feel your guts eating the same grub day in, day out. But if you plan on standing a chance against these beasts and the bound, variety will make you stronger. Go on, help yourself to my campfire. Some more food will do you good before you hit the road.
Suppose it can't hurt.
Now, if this is sort of exchange to become habit, we might as well be made proper acquaintances. Graham Turner's the name. I wish you luck on your travels, Walker. I'll be round if you still have need of me.
A hearty meal. Quest completed. Alright, so let's see. Let's hit B. Alright, Tier 1 estate cairn. There we go. Alright, that's cool how you can like pre-plan like almost the whole... Ooh, okay. Ooh, establish a base. Okay, I like that. Ooh, what's up, Puck?
Your tenacity overrules the gusts of fate. and this Fae you have pleased. With shelter overhead and tool in hand, you've proven yourself ready. Now attend me. Built over the heart of this realm lies a site of power. Long ago, it was named and sealed by your kind. But longer still, it housed the knowledge of the Empyrean network. What awaits is no simple task. A monument of such magic attracts the weak like flies to sweetest honey. And the realm's heart has ways of making lambs into lions. Take these elixirs, seek the site of power, and overcome whatever guardians await within. Then thou shalt obtain the final key to lands unknown.
So here we go. All right. Oh. Like, this is cool. Like the development, it feels grand and it feels like advanced, but it also feels very ancient. Like the fact that those statues look so weathered, so like well and in the right places, is really cool. And like you can tell it's based off a lot of like old archaeological stuff we've seen in like humanity and stuff before. Okay, so it's a crushed. All right, it's a crushed bridge, but we can probably climb up, right? Right? Yeah. I like that it has like the climbing mechanic. That is nice. Yeah. So like, it's on sale until like March 3rd or something like that. All right. Codex unlocked in guidebook. Bastille of Insight. All right. Quest update. The Abeyance Site of Power. All right. This is cool. Okay. We can just walk through. Can you come in too? Yeah, okay, cool. Ooh, oh, that's cool. The umbrellas let you float. Oh. Alright, we just got some glass. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Importantly, you can just walk through that now. You'll bounce off it if you don't have the necessary prereqs. Ah, okay, cool. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, the runing's cool. Oh. Ooh, cool. So this is definitely feels like a reward area. Like, hey, you got here. Like, smash these things and collect some materials. That's cool. Okay. Oh. Alright. Probably needs us to get all those wall runes activated, right? Oh, this is neat. Ooh. It'd be cool if you could place some of those, like, objects in your home. Like, I know that turns into materials, but it'd be cool if you could collect some and, like, place them in, as, like, items and things. Like furniture. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Oh, here we go. Ooh, okay. Sounds like something unlocked. okay. So we just earned piled essence. Oop. And now... Right? So what, is there maybe like some secret way you can jump in here? Oh, okay. Let's see. Alright, transfer all. Ooh, we got some cool stuff. They seem to add more as craftable in every update. There's definitely a lot of furniture and knickknacks you can craft now. There's still a lot in the realm that you can't craft. See that? Yeah, that's cool, right? And the fact that it's like you can make these really cool aesthetic builds. I like that. Ooh, we just unlocked a Blood Moon card, charms, and a Forsworn Skies. All right, give us all of that. Give us all of that. All right, anything here? All right, sweet. So, all right, let me trade some things with you. Oh, is your inventory filled up too? Alright, let's see. Alright. Find the Heart of Abeyance. Let's see. So you can go that way. Ah, here we go. Ooh. Ooh, okay. So we just came through. And are we on the same realm? Map not available. Okay. I appreciate that. Yo. This is cool. The music's really nice too. Yeah, look how gorgeous this is. Oh, zombies. Zombies. There's gonna be zombies. Rifling malaffliction. Got you, bro. Alright, cool. Oh. Goblins. Yo, she's shanking people, dude. Carrie's dope. Carrie's got that will, dude. Alright. Here we go. Sword. Let's see. Oh, right behind us, girl. I like these dungeons, though. Like, the design's good, they're beautiful. Let's see. Oh, lodestar added. Good, okay. Oh, dope. Dope, so we can always, like, come back. That's cool. Alright, map's not available. This is sweet. This is like a real dungeon. Oh, and that's a boss. That's a boss. Freaking Jabberwocky, dude. Alright. Alright, let's... Oh. Alright, I'm encumbered. Ooh. That's the real one. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Where's that? Oh no. Alright, let's go and smack it. Healing. Get it! Get it! Alright, good. Damn, dude. That was a tough fight. And when it had boss mechanics too, like I am actually kind of impressed. And like from playing it, like, and I'm glad I got that, but I can definitely see that being someone where you normally want to have like 2 or 3 people to fight that boss with you. I actually like that a lot. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. All right, that's dope. Let's see. Oh, hey, what's up? Okay. Now's the point at which I'll tell you that there used to be a Twitch campaign for the game, and when the campaign ended, they made it so you could claim the rewards anyway. Oh, that's really cool. Really? What? What? Yo, thanks. Oh, we get a puppy. What? We get a fancy puppy. Look at me be a dapper gentleman. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, yep, we're gonna take those pants. Those pants are crazy good. Injury resistance, environmental resist. Ooh. Those are really good. Right, and then pointed shoes. Yo, all right, thanks for that tip. Holy crap. That's really good. Stamina regen's crazy good. Wow. Okay. And let's see here. All right, we're a little encumbered. Oh, that's a lot of tin. That's good though. Bones, prey. We can drop those. Charm of 100 blows. Okay, that's cool. Let's see here. Sandstone, we'll drop that. All right. We're gonna consume. Drop those sticks. All right. That's really cool. All right, uncover the Empyrean knowledge. Ooh, this is cool. Abeyance site of power cleared. The portal to Sylvan's Cradle awaits in the Crossways. Oh, that's cool. Unlock the Sylvan's Cradle Major Realm card. Oh, I like that. Almost like a enchanted music box sort of thing. This is fun. Little lasers. That's cool. That's cool. Yo, so escape rewards. That was cool. Oh, I'm stuck. Report a bug. And this, like, the way they have the portals is cool. It feels a little bit like how Quake used to be. Alright, Site of Power. Oh, so there's so many story realms. Wow, wait. So are these all the story realms? Because, like, that's a lot of content. Like, that's sweet.
Oh, well done. Well done. You've proven yourself worthy of the title Realm Walker. Though I did smirk watching from the shadows, I was pleased to see that my gifts were not wasted on thee. Assurances in hand, press onward. Awaken one of yonder portals, where a storied realm awaits, known to me by many names. Your kin, however, call it Sylvan's Cradle. Fear not the road ahead, as I shall preserve your passage as best as I am able. We two are conspirators now, and my aid remains yours. With luck, you may find ways to open further portals and mend the Empyrean network entire. Now I've led you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. The next steps are yours. There are yet more of your kin in these wilds. Lost refugees, strangers to these fey wilds. So too are there more seasoned realm walkers, who might point you toward Nightingale better than I. Go then, and tread on toward that which is boundless beyond the measurable.
I like that a lot. The voice acting is good. I like the story. More fun. You can make those purple clothes now out of your own materials and potentially make them even better depending on what materials you find and use. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. I'm a dapper gent. All right, let's go. Oh, okay, sweet. And so the cards will show like, okay, this is like a level 20 area in a certain sense. I like that. Oh, that's such good art too. It's modified more by your difficulty, but it gives you a good relative base number so you have an idea of what to expect. Yeah. Yeah. And especially if you go like a level 10 to a level 20, then from there you can guess like what a level 40 would be like or a level 50. You're like, okay, I can handle that. I can't handle that. But it's pretty fun. And if you can like craft random cards and say like, oh, this random realm is a 35, this one's a 28, this one's a, 31, that one's a 17, like that's kind of cool. But so far, this is really fun. Intrigued. Intrigued, I think, is the best way. Everywhere you go around, you're interested in like kind of solving a problem and getting through. And honestly, that boss fight was cool. I didn't expect it, and it wasn't like it was just a big zombie. It had mechanics. You had to figure out things, right? So like, hey, it makes copies of itself. Some are shadow clones that die in one hit, and then there might be the real one. So it's like, okay, well, if you find that out, do you just want to DPS the real one, or do you still want to go around and clear out the shadows, right? The mushrooms in the middle were crazy. And like the fact the boss will like teleport to you and just like chomp on you too. And there's blocking mechanics, there's bash mechanics with the block, so you can like interrupt someone who's attacking. It's honestly, there's like a good amount of intricacy to it. So I'm excited to see more of this game. I think that's what's really, really like crucial to having a survival craft game. A game in general, right? But survival craft games are the idea of it. Okay, here's a sandbox, but you have to make the sandbox intriguing, right? That's a very important part. You have to make the sandbox have little like rocks to turn over to undercover a story. All right, realm cards. Sylvan's Cradle, Forest Realm. Oh, plus 100% harvested wood yield. Play this card to seek the antiquarian realm of Sylvan's Cradle, where the yield of wood is increased. Rarely a destination for realmic tourists, Sylvan's Cradle was known only for its humble village. Unbeknownst to most, its vistas boast astounding, ancient statuary without rival. That's cool. That's really fun. And it's cool too when you meet NPCs, you can get their calling card. So it's not like you have to go run around and backtrack and hope you can like find NPCs again. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, sweet. So we just reached the second story realm, and it's called Sylvan's Cradle. And I'm excited. So what's behind us? You know, tons of monuments. You can hear like a growling sound. Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's neat. It looks like the statues are lined up for a dance. And like that one walked over to our dance partner. Oh, this is like... Alright, check map and look at your cards. Ooh! Okay, okay. So this looks like it has like roads laid down, which is really nice. The other one didn't have roads. Okay, the transmuter's way over there. Portal. Infestation. Corrupted cave. Cave entrance. Steel of Might. Oh, that's cool. Village of Sylvan's Cradle and quests. There's a quest over there by the refugee camp. Okay, so minor cards. Corruption. Slight melee damage increase. Significant health regen decrease. No visual effects. Oh, that's cool. Oh, like it feels nice and it doesn't seem horrifying, but this realm has a sense of eeriness. Like it feels a little spooky. It feels a little bit spooky. Ooh. Oh. It's got like goofy looking rabbits. Okay, let's go clear out. Oh. Oh, we got bone dudes. Ooh, this is, yes, definite increase in damage. Oh shit, dude. Definite increase. Oh! Oh, definitely tougher. Like, this is where, like, for sure it feels like we'll have to... Ooh, tier 2 essences. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Alright, we're getting, like, deeper into, like the magical realms, like the mysticism. I like that. That's very clear representation. But yo, that like goat head dude was nuts. All right, sweet. So if we do this, we can quick travel. All right, so map. Return to the crossways. Okay, cool. So you can always return to the crossways. And then from there you can go to your like main spots. So here we go. And then if we take a look at quick travel. So a respite. So say I'm on other realms. If I travel to respite, it'll take me back to my estate on this realm. Like specifically. That was one of the first things I noticed about the building is it was very convenient, right? So now knowing that when you're at your crafting stations, it can pull from your like storage chests. Fantastic, easy. Knowing that your cairn ends up collecting all of your like farming utilization, that makes it really easy to know. And then knowing that if you have your cairn filled with all your items like your wood and lumber and your fiber, anywhere on that realm you build, it will pull from that cairn storage chest. So that makes it really easy to set up just like one or two super efficiency farming spots. And then from there you can like do whatever you want. Like you can go wherever you want and build anything. And same thing. So this game, with it being really chill, like, you know, the whole world was ending and not just you got thrown into this situation, but the rest of humanity is in this situation with you. That's one thing I really enjoy about this game's narrative. And then that's why when you're going around to these settlements and you're helping people and you find these refugees, telling them like, hey, I know you're cold and scared and like alone, but just so you know, like I have a cozy farm where we can all work together and fish and hunt and like rebuild what we can. And then we can all work together to find that like, you know, final lost city of humanity that we can use to rebuild human civilization. Right. And so you come here and then once you get your farm established or your like your villa or however you want to call it, it's really nice and neat. Like you're just hanging out and everyone's happy and peaceful. You know, you don't have any zombies attacking you. Like there's deer close by, you can go fishing. And it feels like even though humanity had to face this apocalyptic event, you're creating the best environment you can. And the style of game makes it look like, you know, your people you recruit are happy and chill. And then the aesthetic of the game, like even like the little farming area, the garden, this is so cool. It has like such a cute little garden spot. Like the detail, you know, we caught rabbits, we got some wild boars. Over here, you know, just chopping up the logs we gathered from the forest. And then, oh, you know what? We got like a little mining station thing, right? So I think all that's really fantastic. I think that the crafting system for me, like me being someone who likes like a detailed survival craft system, I like it, but I can see how at first glance it feels kind of complicated, right? Because you have 3 tiers of crafting. And then even within the crafting, you have, you know, these lists of stations. So there's multiple stations. So there's a tanning station, a saw table, textiles, smelter, mortar station, masonry bench. And then beyond that, you still have, let's see, there's still over here. So there's a workbench, right? And then there's a cooking station. Then there's an alchemical boiler. Then there's an enchanting focus, and that's for the most part like everything you'll find. But once you look at it, you'll see each station does a specific thing. You maybe makes materials you might need for other stuff and all builds into it. So it looks a little complicated at first. It's really doesn't feel that way at all. I would say the most complicated part is the fact that it has these little augment options, and the augment options are just extra mini buildings you can put down that enhance your crafting. But that's the same thing in Power World. Like in Power World, you can unlock like the furnace enhancing thing. You can unlock the water fountain that made your watering better, right? So that's all that these little augments do, is that they help increase aspects of your crafting stations, right? And then I think that there's a lot that you can make, and there's a lot that doesn't explain itself. So I think that also adds to some of the fun of the exploration. It gives this feel like, oh, I craft something. What does this do? You look at it, you use it a little bit, and it makes you feel like you can kind of figure it out by using it, by doing. So for me, when I like kind of more in-depth crafting stuff, I'm enjoying this system. I know right now I just got to the option where I can start making the tier 2 stuff. So I'm excited to see what I can get out of here. So it looks like I can make a tier 2. So we completed the second tier for the cairnstone. So now it looks like we can create respite for there. And that is going to be our main base. And it looks like we can probably tear this one down, which we might not need to, but for aesthetic purposes, let's just take care of that. It's cool. It looks pretty. But I don't think having both of them up does or enhances anything. So just so that there's no like weird glitches or anything else otherwise. Because it's showing that both things are... build mode demolish. So let's see. Alright, so X is the remove. Oh, there we go. Dope. Appreciate that. Awesome. And then we can store them in here. But this is really dope. We got our base set up. We got our workers. We found some refugees. And now we are being like a magical mayor. We're Mr. Magical Mayor. Especially since we've got our Mr. Magical Mayor outfit going on now, right? Yes. But it's cool, like, you know, like a steampunk survival craft with aspects of like Myst, right? I like that. It's very fun. And T lets you toggle your build mode to a more maneuverable one. Oh, yo, that changed the game. Yo, that changed the game. That changed the game. Yo, that's so good. Yep, that's so good. Super, super good. Perfect. All right. But now we can go mining, and we're going to make flintlock pistols and revolvers, and we're going to shoot some demons and zombies and spiders in the face and save humanity, hopefully. But peace out, and see you next week for some more Feywild survival crap.